Hi everyone, Aidan here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Inno Gravity Ski and Snowboard Carrier here on our 2021 Toyota 4Runner. Now this style of carrier is going to hold it up on the roof in these clamps. So we've got two that'll open up on either of our crossbars, and they've got this very thick rubber padding in here which will hold down on your gear, keeping it tightly in place. And that rubber is also going to serve as cushioning so we don't damage our gear as well. It is going to have a capacity of 3 skis. We've got 3 pairs of skis, rather. We've got our all-mountain skis in there right now. They're a bit more narrow. I'd say 3 of those will fit comfortably, but if you've got some wider ones, you will probably still be able to fit 3 pairs, but it might be a bit more close quarters, or you can do 2 snowboards. For a more specific measurement, you've got 14.5 inches of usable space inside there, so when in doubt, just lay your gear out, measure it, and see if it'll fit. Now, as you can see, we have these buttons that we can press to open that up. These aren't my favorite buttons. You can see they're a bit smaller. They don't have as much movement when I press them. Some of the other options out there, like the Yakima Fresh Tracks, I like that button a lot better. But overall, that's a pretty minor complaint. They do work really well. The spring-loaded arms pop up really easily, and they stay up nice and out of the way. And then I can lock them back down, and you can see that they do have locks on the end, keeping these closed when you're not around. And the nice thing about that is the actual clamp itself. Let me open this up. This clamp system is really easy to attach. So I can just do that to pop open the clamp or close that lever to secure it on the roof. So once we've got it set to our crossbar, it's set. It's easy to do. And then by locking this down, we also lock in that lever. So one key is keeping our skis and our snowboards secured in the carrier and secured on the roof rack. Now something to keep in mind is how much height you're going to be adding to your crossbars. These do stick up a fair bit. And from the top of the crossbar to the top of the carrier, we're going to be adding about 7 inches. So that sits up a little bit higher than most in this style, but compared to something like a roof box, you're going to be adding far more height with one of those. Not to mention, you have to store that when you're not using it. So garage space is something to consider with this. This will be a lot less intrusive on your space when it's not in use. Now overall, I really like it. As far as a budget ski and snowboard carrier goes, this one is probably one of my favorites. It's super easy to attach, so I don't have to mess with any tools, and everything locks, so it keeps my gear secured. Thanks for watching.